kind of want to watch a movie, so.
Wait, which movie are you gonna watch?
I don't know. I watched Twilight earlier, so I might watch a rom-com. What are we thinking?
If you watch it on Netflix, we should Netflix party.
We should. What should we watch? Wait, let me look.
Oh,
Let's browse.
Browse while we wait.
chicken.
Mark, can you just start it?
Mark, please.
I thought you were supposed to announce it.
You start it.
Dude,
I don't
I'm
want
the
to talk.
moderator.
I don't want to talk. You start it.
Dude, then why are you here, bro?
Because I'm gonna.
Please.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
God.
Oh.
Did you start the video?
Yeah, I started.
Okay. I have a question. Is it echoing for
No.
anyone here?
No.
Oh my god, I'm going crazy.
Should we watch the Bratz movie?
Maybe.
How do I do this?
All right,
We
sorry.
watch the Lorax.
Okay, I'll start it now.
They have Smurfs too.
Ooh, we know what we're doing.
The Smurf on the cover, Loki looks like you if you dyed your hair blue.
Are you guys good?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Nick, you just want to ask the questions, bro?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
Shut up.
Welcome everyone to the first annual Horsie Rebel debate.
Yay!
Yeah. All right. So today we have Carly Hackett versus Patrick Gallagher.
I don't want to be here.
Then leave. Bye.
Kind of said that a bunch of times already. Like it's kind of repetitive at this point.
Got some new
All
material.
right.
Already.
So we're gonna get straight into the meat right here. The pre-question is,
Pre-
is October 9th is October 9th return date good for school? Good.
I mean, listen
I
here.
thought
I
we
want
were
to go
going
back to
in
school, so
November.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Patrick says it's good.
I just want to go back to school, bro. I just want to
Yeah,
go back to
I
school.
want to go back to school, but I don't want to get coronavirus.
Yeah, I don't give a
Exactly.
shit.
It's not that
All right.
hard.
All right. Good. We got a. Good. All right.
An argument.
All right. Let's move on to the actual questions. Question
No,
one.
you skipped a whole section.
Bro, you.
A whole section. You got
So
sections to this shit.
organized.
Section 2 is question 1, bro.
What?
Hurry up.
Okay. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Just ask question one.
What am I not supposed to do, bro?
We've been.
Dude, I got into the questions, and now you're like, yo, you missed something. What did I miss?
Whatever. Just go.
Okay, question 1.
Hey, bro,
Should a man-to-woman transgender person be able to participate in women's sports competition?
No.
Patrick, we'll start with you.
No, it's still a man. Even if they want to say they're a woman, right? It's still a man. Genetically, they're still a man. They cannot compete in women's sports. It's a disadvantage to all the other women that are competing in the sport. It's just saying if a man wants to be a female, right, and they want to do a wrestling competition and the man wins, or no, the transgender, woman, whatever, wins. I mean, it's because they're still a man genetically.
Yeah, I
All right,
agree.
Carly.
Blatant transphobia.
What?
It's blatant transphobia over there.
It's blatant genetics. That's what it is.
I don't know. No.
All right,
Let's
Carly.
go, Zest! Let's go, Zest!
Bro, who's
Sorry, I'm
that?
sorry.
Anyways, let's move on to Carly Hackett.
God, what did you
Yeah. If you're gonna invalidate someone by the basis of genetics, get a new argument because that's been debunked. I really don't want to hear this blatant transphobia.
It's a disadvantage to all the other women competing in the sport.
Patrick, please look up at your
Okay,
camera.
you know what? I'm just gonna move past this because this is a human rights question, and human rights is not something put inherently.
Not a human's right. This is not a human rights question. This is does a man that wants to be a female compete in women's sports, and is it a disadvantage or not? I mean, if we're saying a man becomes a woman, I mean, they're still gonna be as strong as a man, but just competing with women.
Oh, is this now men are inherently stronger than women now?
Yes, they are. They are genetically stronger than women. Yes.
All right, Patrick, let's let Carly breathe real quick.
Same thing.
So,
I don't even know what can go through your head right now because it's honestly just you're being an idiot right now.
Yes.
I don't even have words to say because that's how idiotic you're being. You're just generally not even listening to another side of the argument. That's the problem.
No, but if you're saying like a man that is now transgender and is a woman, right? If they want to compete in women's sports, it's just going to be a disadvantage to all the other women that are competing in that sport. Like if you're doing a sport that requires, like the strength training and stuff, like say like football, right?
So women can't do
A woman,
football now?
like let's say like a woman isn't going to be as dominant in a sport like football than a man would.
And this is proved by genetics.
It's proved by just
I mean,
it's proof by like anatomy and shit,
I think we should call Miss Edelman to the stand.
Yes, let's call Miss Edelman.
Anatomy?
Ed, good wins, S.
Hold on. What,
Okay, since we're talking about
All right,
anatomy.
I'm hopping off CS:GO.
For example,
Thank you.
the sports thing though, because think about it. There's no woman in the NFL or anything. There's a reason that the NBA is not as popular as the WNBA. There's reasons.
Yeah, you know why? Patriarchy.
No, they don't generate enough revenue, bro. Their play isn't as good. I've watched the WNBA before. It's just not as good.
No, yeah.
Because they're women?
Because they're not.
Because they're women.
Like they
Don't
can't.
lie.
Listen. They
Calling to
can't
order,
perform
calling to
to
order.
the extent that
come
men
on,
can.
let's go.
I'm sorry.
I've watched.
You're just gonna
They can't-
keep being a misogynist. I'm just gonna have
All
to.
right. Leave then. Go ahead, leave. End
No.
of the
All
day.
right, all right.
No
Call to order,
leaving.
yo. Call to
No
order.
leaving.
Yo,
We have 5
chill,
more
bro.
questions.
Order has been
We are not
called.
leaving.
Please stop talking.
The thing I'm really trying to say is that like the WNBA, their plays are not good. Not because they're women, just because they're not as good as NBA players. Like Lisa Leslie.
So you're saying they're not as good because they're not the men?
No, I'm not saying that. They're just-
Reevaluate the argument,
Listen,
sir.
they're not as good as the men. I've watched it. They're not as good as the men.
There's only one WNBA player who dunked, and I think that her name is Lisa Leslie. The others, they're just,
Didn't Candace Parker dunk? I'm pretty sure Candace Parker
yeah,
dunked.
the other person, yeah.
All right, and we will move on to the next question. All right, question number 2. Is abortion justifiable and moral in all cases?
Yes.
Carly, we'll start with you.
Yes, it's the woman's choice. You don't have a uterus. You have no opinion.
I have a uterus, actually.
I don't wanna talk
I can
about
show you.
Shut up, Patrick.
All right, here's my take on it, right? You might hate me for this, right?
Because you're a
I
man.
have a take.
We
I have a
already
take
hate
on
you.
this. I have a take on this, right? Right. So say you're a woman, right? Right, and you're having
Let's
sex.
say
You're having intercourse with your significant
Patrick,
other,
watch
right?
what you say. Don't
All
say
right, so
anything
say you're a
else.
female and you're having sex with your significant other, and you choose not to use protection whatsoever, right? And you get pregnant, right? Why end that child's life because you were being stupid, right? If
Oh,
you
but-
get raped,
but it's
oh,
rape.
you deserve
Okay.
you can get an abortion if you're raped.
Hey,
You can get an abortion if
hey,
you're raped.
Not a child just yet. It's a.
Oh, it's a child. It's
No.
It's a child once it starts developing in that woman's.
But that doesn't happen for weeks until after conception.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying
It's
though.
just- oh,
I'm
but
just
it's
saying,
just
if you find out
science.
you're pregnant,
Just
if you find out
science.
you're pregnant, and
All right.
you chose to not use protection, I mean, why would you abort it, man? Like, come on,
All right,
it's your,
now
it's
what
your own
would you
mistake.
have to say about this
No.
topic?
Basically, what I'm thinking, I agree with Patrick about like, I'm not like too heavy on abortion, but like the thing is, do you really need to abort it?
But it's not your choice. I don't think that you guys understand
It's
that.
not your choice.
It's not your body.
Don't you have to like? You can like give up your baby, right? Adoption, you can do
Yeah,
that.
Do you know how messed up the adoption and foster care system is?
I mean, like.
Also, you guys
Better
say
than
that,
killing
but
it.
like, I'm not seeing any of these children getting adopted.
With no reliable source of a family. You want to talk
All right,
about
Carly,
that?
no-
Let's
no
talk about
pointing,
foster
that's
care
mean.
system.
To me, like,
No pointing.
it
That's
should be
mean.
alive, Like I feel like that's more alive than dead. But I'm not too huge on abortion. I really don't care about it.
But if you
That's what I
personally
really care
don't
about
like it, why decide for all women in the USA whether they like it or not? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I have friends that like personally.
It's not to me. To me, it's not a debate on whether.
Okay, but it's not,
Like, it's a
that's not
debate on the
you.
situation. It's a debate on the situation of it. You know what I'm talking about?
There
Like,
shouldn't be a debate. Period.
Because
like,
you don't have the
listen,
right to.
abortion is immoral. Like, come on, you're just killing something, bro. You're just killing something, right? Now, if you get raped,
Okay.
if you get raped, yes, abortion is legal.
Patrick, watch what you say about that word. Don't say
Don't
the
talk
take.
about rape.
Don't say
Don't
the
talk about
take.
rape.
Don't say the take that you said.
All right, Carly, if you were to describe
All right.
your argument in one sentence, what would your sentence be?
My argument against Patrick's
Yes.
choice. It's not up to you. It's not up to anyone bar the person whose body it is. So I don't want to hear a conversation about it unless you are that person.
And on
Okay,
that
that was
note,
good.
On that.
That was
note,
good, but it wasn't a sentence. Patrick, what would you say?
That was good, but it wasn't a sentence. Okay, that she gave.
What would
a
your
sentence.
argument be against Carly?
Sentence is situational
Patriarchy?
and
That's his word. I'm gonna
morality.
give it to you right now.
Yo,
Situational and morality. So okay, listen here. Some situations,
Don't say
yes.
situation when you-
Yes,
don't
listen,
talk
some
about-
situations, yes.
Don't say situation
Listen,
when
listen.
you talk
I'm
about-
just saying. If I ever, have a girlfriend, right? I
If
should be
you
able.
love her.
I should. I should be able to tell her that I don't want an abortion. I should be able to say that I don't want an abortion.
Hey, it's not your opinion.
It is my opinion. If I'm with her, that's the whole point.
But it's not your body. It's
Who
not
gives
your-
a shit? Who gives a shit?
All right, I
My
would like to.
girlfriend, I should be able
I
to
would
have an
love to hear
opinion.
the continuation of this
You can
argument.
have
We
an
have to get to the next question.
Yeah, we're out of time for this one.
We're out of time, so we will move on to the next question. Question 3: Should your yearly? Sorry, I'll rephrase the question. Should your yearly income affect the amount of taxes you pay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Doesn't it already affect
Oh
the
wait,
amount of
they
taxes you pay?
No,
agree.
because billionaires aren't being proportionally
Okay,
taxed to the
billionaires
rate
don't need to be taxed more, right? Just because they're making more money with the hustle doesn't mean they need to give up more of their money.
Oh, you want to talk about hustle now? You want to
Hustle,
talk
yes, bro.
Bezos?
Okay, I hate people. I hate
All
people
right.
that talk about Jeff Bezos, bro. That man
Okay,
worked his
let's talk
ass
about
off.
Bill Gates.
That
Let's talk about
listen,
Steve Jobs.
listen.
Let's talk about
That Jeff
everyone.
Bezos, Jeff Bezos worked his ass off. Worked his ass off on the grind.
Oh yeah, worked his.
Yes, he did, bro.
All right, let's try to be
By
Jeff
civil here.
Bezos worked his ass
people.
off, bro. Man, y'all are
Sir, where are
stupid,
you
bro.
getting this news
By
from? Fox News?
exploiting his workers.
Bro.
No, what's your take on
People
Jeff
that
Bezos?
work for Amazon.
Multi-million-dollar
People-
companies.
Listen, people always talk about the
All right,
workers
order,
at Amazon being
order,
mistreated.
everyone, order, please. Let's get a good affirmative action from Patrick Gallagher, and we will
Hey,
move on
listen,
to Carly.
listen here, right? If you just tax people, the rich, more money, just so they're on the same level as everyone else, just because they have more money, that's just communism. That's just communism.
Oh, and so
All right.
It's gonna make it's
bad
gonna
now?
it's gonna make rich people, start moving out of the country just because they have more money than me.
They're
Just
gone.
because
They're gone.
they have
Sayonara.
more money. Just because they have more money, we have to make them pay
Just
more
because
money
they have
to
more
us.
money, Patrick. You say that as a middle class income citizen.
Man,
I don't want to hear about
man,
it.
All right, let's
I'm
over the
not
argument
rich.
to
I'm not
Carly
rich.
Hackett.
What is so bad about taxing the people that make more money by exploiting their
Because
worker?
The people that
Most
make more
wealthy
money
people
are the people who also
pay.
pay the middle class people. The people that make that money
All right,
pay
Patrick,
the middle
stop
class
arguing
people.
over.
Please, Patrick, just let me talk.
Carly's frozen. That's the
Oh,
Alright,
my
she's
bad.
back, she's
Sorry,
back,
I
she's
didn't mean to
back,
laugh.
she's
My
back.
bad.
You froze.
Anyways, Carly, you can go ahead. Patrick, please don't button.
Generational money is not a thing anymore. More
what'd you
people
say?
are most likely to have their wealth because they exploited workers. I really don't want to hear about this because it's been proven. Okay? And you're so scientific, Patrick. Go look it up on something other than Fox News. Jesus Christ.
Fox
Google is
News.
free,
All right,
bitch.
with that being said, we will move on to the next question. Question 4. Should the death penalty be an option for most serious
I can't.
crimes?
Yo, boys. Y'all two in Discord need to shut the fuck up.
Just deafen them, bro.
Patrick, just server deafen. I'll server deafen.
All right, I'll reiterate. I'll reiterate the question. Should the death penalty be an option for the most serious crimes? Patrick, we'll start with you.
I mean, listen here. Yes. If you rape someone, if you rape a little kid, you deserve to get killed. You deserve to get killed. If you do
But
something,
not Brock
if you
Turner. But what
if
about,
you-
what about Brock Turner?
if you kill the whole family, wait. This isn't about people that didn't get killed. This is about my opinion that those people should get killed. Like I don't.
No,
like,
but you're
I'm-
talking.
I'm arguing that the
No.
people
So
that
you're
rape people
pro-life,
should
but
get
you support
killed.
the death penalty,
Oh, I support the death penalty all the way.
but you're pro-life.
Okay.
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 What a
Come on, man.
hypocrite.
Oh my God.
Hey, if you
Let's be
kill the
civil here.
whole family, you're telling me that person shouldn't have the death penalty?
Yeah, I mean, you should have death penalty.
Well, if you're gonna go say, okay.
All right,
No,
let's
you know what?
move. Let's
You can
move
have
the
it.
question on to Carly
I'll have
Hackett.
my-
Carly, what do you have to say? That's a money.
Okay, so I'm definitely in the middle on this one. I can see how Patrick says it, not at the severe rate, but I understand for people who will get it. But then there's people who are falsely accused of doing things and get sentenced to the death penalty. We can talk about Ronnie Lawrence.
Ronnie
Don't
Lawrence?
be
Ronnie
afraid to
Lawrence.
name names.
Wait, Ronnie
Oh,
Lawrence?
Ronnie Lawrence. Oh my God, Ronnie Long.
Ronnie.
Ronnie Lawrence.
No, his name is Ronnie Long. Sorry. We can talk about names though. We can bring up a lot.
Like, I'm so sorry, Ronnie Lawrence, man.
Ronnie, if you're watching, we're so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Man.
No, but we could talk about people falsely accused of doing crimes they didn't commit and then being put on death penalty for like 45 years and then only then getting proved innocent.
Yeah, and then the people that, you know, some people. Okay, listen, I'm bringing up this case because I've
Feeling
seen
your
this.
bigotry?
I've seen this recently, right? People that have been
Mhm.
falsely accused of rape, right? And they get put on sentence, right? The person that falsely accused them should get the same sentence that they did. It's the only way it's fair.
See, now I agree with you on that, but if you look at the percentage of false
Well, yeah, there's not that many. There's not that
versus
many.
the real,
So now Mahmoud and
okay,
Elizabeth Real,
that's
what are
just
your
not
takes
true.
on this?
That's just not true, dude.
Niall left.
Please
Niall
come
just
back.
left.
Niall,
Niall
please
left.
come back. You
That's
have
not
to be
true.
here, Niall.
Can
Go
you
to
please
Lizzie
bring up
first.
sources
Okay.
to that?
We'll let the assistants say something.
I am personally like Carly, and I'm very in between on the issue. I believe that it depends on the case, very specifically, and I believe that basically what Carly said. I'm very in between, and it depends.
For Patrick, I agree with him too. Like, you know, especially about the rape thing and everything. I mean, like, you know, the thing between pro-life and like death penalty is that pro-life, according to some people, is that's not really a person yet. You know, it's not a person. So that's why, you know, you vote for life. And for the death penalty, you know, those are like actual grown people. So if they kill a family or they like rape a child, you know, that's why they deserve it. So yeah, I can understand what Patrick's going through for here.
All right, with that being said, we'll move on to question 5. I'll put it in chat.
How many questions
Question
are there?
5.
6.
Yes.
Should police be
Six.
The police need to be reformed heavily.
All right.
Heavily reformed.
I'll put the question up. I'll just say the question real quick.
Okay, I
Question
think we can
five.
move on from that one then, if they just kind of agree.
No, we can talk about what we want to
Okay.
do with the.
I don't want to
Okay,
talk
question
about it.
5.
Man.
Should the police be defunded?
They-
And if so, what will that money be allocated to?
Oh, that can be put into the education system.
Education, yeah, education.
Yeah, I agree with him. So
Cops
yeah.
gotta be towards minorities.
Yeah, and
people
isn't-
with that aren't talked about.
See, I think the thing is too, they need to reform the whole being able to be a cop thing. Because doesn't it take only like 3 or 4 months to actually become a cop?
Barbers get more training.
Yeah, that there needs to be more time to learn. You know what I mean? Like to deal with certain situations, then you just need more training, and then it'll filter out the ones that, you know, can't do it. So
So that was pretty lit. I guess that was the first actual like
Agreed.
compromise. Anyways, I'll move on to question
Simply.
6. This question is, how should gun control be handled in the United States? Carly, I'll go to you first.
Okay, as someone who is a child, like all of you, and goes to a school, I am scared for my life almost every single day about gun control. Okay? It's simple as that. Now, I understand gun control in moderation. There are people who can and will break into your house. But do I think that you need to own 45 missiles or rifles, assaults, whatever? No, I don't think you should. And that's just general common sense for me. You don't need an entire military-grade weapon shack to defend your property.
And we also saw what happened with that literal 17-year-old kid who just killed 2 people.
And
Wasn't
Kenosha?
in that gun, and he wasn't in his state, and he wasn't arrested until he turned himself in back at home when police saw that he shot the 2 people.
And then even then, there's literal videotape of police tanks coming through the streets with him and his rifle like strapped to his chest, but he has his hands up and he gets pardoned, but people are getting tear gassed and rubber bullets. I wonder what his ethnicity was. It was white.
All right, I'll turn the question over to Patrick. What is your argument on this?
all right, so on gun control, right? Automatic rifles, all that stuff, that shouldn't be allowed. But I think every person should be entitled to having one handgun in their household, just in case of every situation. right? Now I'm saying the thing about the one handgun is you never know if someone can get a gun illegally and try to rob your house. So there's always that, that fear. So yeah, that's my argument.
I basically agree with that too. Yeah, I basically the same thing because, like, if we have a world with no guns and everything, that'll be subject to more crime. So you need a gun for at least like self-defense and everything. So yeah, I agree with Patrick there.
All right. Whoa, we've met the end of our debate. Why, Nick? Why the long face?
There's one more question, I believe.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
One more big
Question number 7. This is a
The
special
big
question.
The big
Question number
big
7.
Special question.
Very
Would
special.
socialized healthcare benefit the country?
Yes, it would, Mark, and I'm so glad that you asked me.
What the hell does that even mean? Like, am I stupid or something?
All right, we'll start with Carly then.
I haven't heard these questions before.
We'll start with Carly's argument.
Okay, free
Carly, please go ahead.
healthcare.
Oh, is it free healthcare?
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of my family lives in the EU and the UK, and they have free healthcare there, and it's really awesome because they don't have to pay stuff for copays and buy-ins. And although it will cost money and you continually need to pay it, there's so much more options for people who don't have enough money for health insurance. And it's like I don't know the number, but I could go and find an article where there's numbers stated where X amount of people's lives are saved because they have medical insurance to get the life-saving operations that they need. So it's just stupid to me for people who don't want Medicare for all, because you're literally just saying to everyone who's poor and everyone who doesn't have health insurance, like, you're screwed.
All right.
All right. Lizzie, would you like to say anything about that?
Yeah, it's like, even if people do get the healthcare that they get, when they do survive, they're in debt for literally years. And so it's like, did it really help, or did it just put you in even more trouble? Like, yes, your life is saved, but now you're living in debt for practically the rest of your life.
All right. With that being said, we'll move the question on to Patrick. Patrick, what is your stance on this?
I have no problem with free healthcare and believe that free healthcare should be a thing. But the one thing people would have to realize with free healthcare is that taxes will go up. And I know that's a good trade-off for free healthcare, but I can see why some people are opposed to the more taxes, but I really don't think it would be that big of a deal. I mean, if you go to countries...
And you know what, while we're on the subject of taxes, do you know where we could get this money from?
Man, I got
the
no idea.
billionaires! That's so funny if we
Jeff
tax them.
Bezos.
Patrick, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, listen here, bro. The billionaires, right? They shouldn't be taxed that heavily, but if they do want to tax them, at least like
because
3% more.
Thousands of hundreds of
Man,
millions of dollars lying around.
listen, bro. If they want to tax, they can't tax it. They're not taxed. They can't tax them like too high. You know what I mean? But if they want to take like extra 3-4%,
to people that don't give a shit about you.
The next trillionaire.
Man, if they want to take an extra 3-4%, put that into the medical field, go ahead.
What about the military?
Jeff Bezos could literally solve so many humanitarian crises, and he does nothing about it.
Okay.
You want to talk unfair? That's unfair. There's people that need it.
That's Jeff Bezos, right? But that's his
residents still don't have water.
We use Jeff Bezos as an example for other billionaires too, just so you know.
Still their own.
He doesn't have to do anything with his money. I mean,
I don't know why you're being so sympathetic towards Jeff Bezos. He couldn't give a shit about you, yet your
man was on the grind, bro. Man was on the grind.
The grind.
I got respect for these billionaires, bro. They grinded their way to the top, man.
Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos. What are you talking about?
Man, bro, they just because they had that better idea first and they made money off of it doesn't mean we gotta get mad at it, bro.
His idea for Facebook. Did you not watch the social network?
Man, his just because his idea or his recreation got more recognition doesn't mean that we should hate him for getting more recognition from it.
Would you guys really spend that much if you had as much money as Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, or whatever? Would you really spend that?
Yes, because we're good people.
Honestly, yes. I have been interested in politics.
She's frozen. She's been
interested in politics.
Always in the worst
since I was 10 years old.
Oh, here's your back.
What did you say, Carl?
Yeah, you cut out a lot. If you could just
I
wrap
have
up
been
what you said.
interested in politics and humanitarian issues since I've been 10 years old. So there's no doubt in my mind that I would go to help people that actually need it.
Also, if you found out that you could literally like, isn't one of the things that he could do literally solve like homelessness or like
Stop
world
world
hunger?
hunger too.
Yeah, so it's like if I knew that I could save all these lives of these people, then yeah, I think I would do it if I still had like, I don't know, like millions of dollars left over. Like, what are you gonna spend it on? Your like 15th mansion?
Yourself, exactly. That's the thing, because you get greedy. Like,
But you're saving millions of lives with millions of dollars left over.
There is no downside to saving lives. And if you're so pro-life, why don't they involve minorities? Or people
Minorities,
of color,
man.
or
Man,
anyone
minorities aren't the
other-
only people that are homeless, bro. Like minorities aren't
Oh,
like
and they're not
white.
productive
There's
to
white
society.
people.
Why do you
There's
think
white
they're
people that are
homeless?
also technically minorities. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Oh my
there's-
God, you want to talk about minorities?
bro. So you're telling me, right?
That you're not a
middle.
minority.
Oh my
The
God,
impression
I
was
am
up
not
his
a
phone.
minority. I am not a minority. No.
Yeah, good that you know that.
Why wouldn't I know that? I know I'm not a minority. I'm a middle class white person.
You're acting
course
like
I'm not a
you are,
minority.
though. I don't understand.
I'm saying because some white people, they grow up in terrible conditions that they don't get the same chance
That
as
they
other
do,
people.
but it disproportionately impacts minorities, people of color, anyone. There are definitely problems within the white community, but I'm saying it disproportionately impacts minorities. Did you not watch my seminar presentation on Friday?
Yeah, I did watch your seminar presentation.
Dire reason for nothing. I'm sorry, we were in the same group, Patrick. How did you not know?
Wait, were
that
we in the
did
same
my
group?
entire-
Because Patrick didn't show up until like.
And
Hey, listen. I showed up for my project. Lizzie.
Yeah, you
Anyways,
did the ethical lens.
I think
was
the
one
video
who
will be
actually
too
had the
long.
census data.
I think the video will be too long, so I just wanted to thank the
I
fans
wanna
out
talk.
there. Thank you so
You
much
have no
for
fans.
tuning
You have
in.
no fans. You
I
have no
wanna
Thank
fans.
you for
talk.
tuning in to this special Horsie Rebel debate number 1. Let's get it up to 9 likes so that we can make another one.
And, like,
I didn't talk. Oh well.
too bad, Nick.
Now
too
you
bad,
talk.
Well, because you kept asking. Whatever.
Nick,
Everyone
now
here-
go through and answer all the questions yourself.
Mhm.
Me?
This is your
Alright, so
time
who won
to
the
shine.
debate?
Well, I mean, honestly, I agree with you more than Patrick.
Thank you.
Good to know that not all men are bad. Good.
I know. I'm.
Nick's built different.
Mhm.
Um,
Are we gonna do this again? I'm very down to do this again.
I am too.
It's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
the future.
Yo, is that one of the
We
The
are down to do
billionaires?
this again, man.
Elon
Mhm.
Musk on that grind?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the grind of exploiting people and stealing a company that he didn't even own.
Can I give you guys one more question?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, what
How
do
do
you?
How do you guys feel about this image?
Wait, what is that? Oh, is that
That's
Patrick
the
laughed.
picture.
bro.
Disgusted. Our education has been corrupt by roaches.
Yo, Patty left, bro.
He's such a scaredy cat. Remember on Friday
he
when
doesn't
you
want
just
to answer
straight
any
up...
questions about the roach fur, man.
Alright, guys. Thank
Okay, how long was
Sorry.
this? Like, basically half an hour. Okay.
Are you guys
Oh,
cool?
I just tipped.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Alright,
And thank
see
you,
ya.
Mark, for letting me talk a lot.
You're welcome.
I guess we'll find someone if someone wants to do it again.
See ya.